Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Claws Season 3, Episode 1. Okay, I'm real happy about Claws and everything. How this will go is we will do, I will do regular reviews until the playoffs are done. The playoffs should be done either tonight or, who knows? But the playoffs might be done tonight, big homie. The finals might be a wrap. So, I don't know. But if the finals continue, then the last possible game will be on June 16th. After that, I want to have recaps where, I come on live. I talk to people if that's what y'all want to do. I might just come on and talk to myself if nobody comes. But, it's fine. I'm going to discuss it. We going to talk. We going to chill. I'm going to have me some food and we going to eat. Okay? Now, also, I do want to let you all know that I am reviewing 90 Day the Other Way. Since the episodes are an hour. If the episodes are an hour of 90 Day the Other Way, which I think they are, I will be reviewing that. And I guess I'm continue to review 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. I don't give a damn. Okay? I really don't give a damn. That's number one. But number two, 90 Day Happily Ever After should be out either tonight, probably not, or tomorrow. Because that would mean that I would have to watch all 2 hours. And I don't really be feeling like watching 2 hours of nonsense. So, Claws picks up exactly where it left off. If you did not watch season 2 of Claws, you need to watch season 1 first. Okay, that's number 1. You watch 1, then you watch 2. I can't really tell you what happened in 2 because I can't remember. I know that Desna killed Ruval, which was the nigga who was trying to, I think his name was Gregory. He said his name was Gregory to Desna, but his real name was Raval, and then she killed the Russian lady Dean killed the Russian lady when the Russian lady was about to kill Desna. And then Desna found out that she owned a hotel from Ruval, and that this was the property in her name, so she dead ass owned it. And then some motorcycle ass bitch came and tried to take my bitch Desna out the game. But Virginia, being that real friend that she is, jumped in front of a bullet, and that bitch then grazed her or something. Anyway, she has a gunshot wound to the temple. Roller and Dean come to the hospital. Roller walking up on Desna talking about, Desna, you all right? Baby, I got you. First of all, Desna's not on the goddamn stretcher being rolled into the hospital or being rolled into the operating room, Roller. So I understand that you want to push up on her, okay? Okay, she did look good in that outfit before it was soaked in blood. But can we ask how Virginia is? Dean come and Dean is like, bro, she got a 23% chance of dying. A 23% chance. And let me tell you something. If she do, I'm going to whoop somebody's ass. That's honestly what Dean is on. Dean said, look, you messed with my woman, I'm going to kill your ass. Basically, Desna asks Roller to find out who put this hit out on her. I need you to help me. So Roller is like, yeah, I got you. Roller wanna do the do with Desna. I mean, they already doing the do. But Roller wanna do the do is in a relationship and get married and have kids and, all of that. And have a 401k. And we see this. First, I thought it was 2 ladies. Okay. But we see this man and this woman. They are watching Desna in front of the casino, I guess, when everything happened. And I put in my notes that they put the hit out on Desna, but I was sadly mistaken with that. Anyway, they are taking hits of oxygen. And I know that pure oxygen is bon appetit. I know it is, okay? But they're taking hits of pure oxygen. He then lies on her breast and they zoom out, they pan out to show a shot of, or a portrait of her and him naked where he is laying on her breast the exact same way he's doing it now. I don't like it. But these people are mystery people for right now. Okay, now we gonna move to Jen and Bryce. Now, one thing I didn't like about this is I'm going to cut it up because they like went back to one part and then went back to another, and I was like, what are we doing? Can we have everything settled, please? So Jen and Bryce are in Tampa living that suburban life. I guess they are over the nail tech that Jen is about to work for, and Jen shows her nails. Her nails is decked out, ghetto as hell. But I guess Jen is ghetto as hell. Because when Desna said, I thought I told your black ass to stay, I said, this bitch is black. Yes, she is. Now, how I know she black is, and I don't condone this, but the lady was like, you're going to fit right in at Sexy Tips. I think it was called Sexy Tips. Something like that. It was called something stupid. And she said, just one suggestion. I just think that you should tone down your nails. They look a little bit too urban. And Jen took offense to that. And I was like, okay, we gonna show an ally. We gonna show an ally, okay? And then the lady is like, but I'm not racist, girlfriend. Well, bitch, that's the most racist thing your ass could say. Girlfriend. Cause Desna, to like take some heat off of everything. And Desna is like, girl, I can't really talk to you right now. Virginia's in the hospital. She been shot. Jen's loud ass talking about, she been shot. And everybody turn around and look, and she like, oh, it's fine. So you want me to come? You want me to come? Desna is like, no, girl, I don't want you to come. Stay your ass there. Live your new suburban life. You got out of the game. You're not a part of this anymore, okay? We see this scene of, I guess, Virginia, I think, is in the nail salon, because I only looked up and saw the eye coming out and being given to Virginia. So Virginia is in the nail salon. This lady, I guess, come in. She takes out her eye. She don't have an eye. Virginia's like, what the hell? Like, basically, why are you giving me an eye? And then she gives her the eye. She puts the eye in. And I guess that was Virginia becoming clairvoyant, okay? You know how, like, when you get transplants and stuff, and you get to, you can, you know what I'm trying to say. We find out that as the old lady is giving the eye to Virginia, the doctor comes out and tells everybody that's there that Virginia got a cornea transplant and she'll be fine. She just won't be able to see for a couple of days or so, and she needs like an eye patch. Now, one thing I didn't like about this is I already knew that Virginia wasn't gonna die, because like we see previews with Virginia wearing a damn eye patch. Why couldn't we have at least any mysteriousness? Okay? Mystery. Why? Like, I know that Virginia wasn't gonna die because she's like a really good character, but at least don't show her, or like don't show her in the previews. So you know how like last season Roller was done with Uncle Daddy because Clint, the cousin, I didn't know the cousin's name was Clint. Ain't that Uncle Daddy's name? Well, see, now I don't know. But we talking about the cousin. Not Uncle Daddy and not Roller, the cousin. I thought his name was Clint. His name might not be Clint. I'm going to call him Clint for this. So if his name is not Clint, just tell me. I'm thinking it is, though. After Clint told Roller that Uncle Daddy was there the day that his father died, Roller's not fucking with Uncle Daddy. So Roller goes to see Uncle Daddy. He's in a Masonic temple or something, sleeping. And he like, hey, bro, do you know what happened? Why Desna got a hit put out on her? And he like, hell no, I don't know why Desna got a hit put out on her. Uncle Daddy is like, look, I know you mad at me for killing, for you thinking, that's what he said, for you thinking that I killed your father. He said, I ain't thinking, I already know. And let me tell you something. If I find out that you was behind this with Desna, I'm gonna kill you. Basically, Roller not fucking with Uncle Daddy no more. And he called that nigga by his first name. I can't remember. Ain't his first name Clint? Well, GD. I'm very confused. But he called that man by his first name. He called him Uncle. He didn't call him Uncle Daddy. He called him Uncle. He called him by his real name, but I can't remember his real name. So he just called that man Uncle. He said, look at me. Fuck you. Okay? Roller leaves. Clint comes in. Clint is like, Uncle Daddy is like, okay, Clint, do you know anything about the shooting that happened? Or like, you know, did you set it up? And he like, no, I didn't set it up, but you know, I know what really happened. No. So I'm thinking, and this is me, a logical thinker, thinking that at that time, my window is open. At that time when Roller had questioned Uncle Daddy, I don't think he knew. But I think that then at that moment, Clint told Uncle Daddy, who really shot at Desna, and and Uncle Daddy, being the special kind of man that he is, had to protect what he had to protect. Okay? So, you know, that's all I'm saying. We find out that the couple that was taking shots of taking shots of oxygen, their name, I think, is Mac and Melba. It might not be Mac. It might not be Melba. But what I heard was Mac and Melba. So until further notice, their name is Mac and Melba. Okay? They go to the casino. They're like, here are some flowers for you. Desna's like, who are you? They're like, hey, we were partners in the casino with your husband. We're so sorry for your loss. We're here to cut you a check. Basically, they're buying back her share. They give her a check for $50,000. And I said, hell no. Okay? No. You telling me a casino that looked like that in Florida, my share is $50,000? And it's just us two? So the whole casino is only worth $100,000? Desna is like, okay, bro, but I thought that I owned the casino, like, as a whole. And Mac is like, no, since he's not Native American, he's not able to be a majority holder. He was just a minority shareholder. And Desna is like, after they hand her the check, Desna is like, okay, well, look, I'm not really thinking about this right now, so we can talk at a later date. They're like, oh, hun bun, you really don't want to have to deal with this casino, and, you know, we just want you to, you know, focus on you, and we feel like this would be good for you. It ain't good for me, baby boy. So they hug Desna, even though she got blood on her, and that's how I knew you down to kill. Okay, you hug somebody who got blood on them, you die, and it's not like no tragic situation. You don't even know them. Like if this was Dean hugging, or this was Roller hugging Desna, okay, that's fine. We know each other. Tragic situation, boom. I don't know you and you hugging me and I got blood on me. No, you're a fucking murderer. Desna goes to talk to Quiet Ann after Mac and Melba leave. She tells her about the money. Quiet Ann is like, you should take that damn money. Desna is like, no, I think this could take us to the next level, Ann. First of all, let me tell you something. Desna has gotten her girls, these girls that you solemnly swear to protect and all that shit, she done got them into so much trouble. It's not even funny. Like, she done got them into so much stuff that I can't even, like, it was just too much. What happened to you wanting to open up a damn nail salon? Huh? In the meantime, in between time, all of this is happening. We see Polly. Polly is in the psych ward because, you know, last season she was dealing with her sister coming back. So Polly is in the psych ward. Polly gets the call from Ann that Virginia has been shot. Polly decides that she's going to make a break for it. So she waits until she takes her pills. The nurse goes out the room. She says she doesn't need any turn down service. Polly then gets a whole bunch of sheets, tie them together, and starts to, you know, scale down the building. She runs out of sheets. The nurse comes and the nurse is like, girl, you know this is a voluntary ward, right? Your ass could have walked out. And Polly is like, okay, I didn't think about that. And I guess Polly is cured. We then see Desna call Roller. Desna called Roller to let him know about the the casino couple that just came, and she wants him to basically find out more information. He has a friend that works in security, so he's gonna go hit up his friend and see what's going on there. His friend, I guess, wasn't that of much help, because when we see the friend, he just like, I don't know, he said something that can't even remember what he said, but he didn't say shit. So Roller ends up following the couple, and they have this lady, I guess. I thought it was two couples, but I think it was just Mac and Melba and then the lady that they had in the car. So he follows them into the woods. They have this like Coachella looking tent set up. And they are torturing this woman in the tent, and they have this what is it called? You know how the cows, the branding tool. They have the branding tool, and they about to like brand her, and she like, no, wait, no, bro, we cool, everything cool. I'm gonna be cool. It's all cool. And so they're like, okay, it's cool. I'll see you at work on Monday, and also I don't want this 2 hours on your pay period. And I guess they leave. Roller then calls Desna, and he like, hey, they were torturing this woman, but I got the woman in the back of my car. So as soon as he says that, the woman wakes up. The woman is like, I don't know who you are. I just got done being tortured. Now you about to come and you about to torture me again? She hops out the car. Rolls on the ground. I seen a truck in the background, but apparently the truck didn't give a fuck, because the police obviously weren't called on Roller for having a whole ass woman roll out your car. So in the next scene, we see Desna. She's having a dream about the shooter. She then wakes up and her safe has been opened. The gun is gone, and then she hears the alarm saying that the front door is open. She goes downstairs. Dean is down there. She like, Dean, what the fuck are you doing? Dean is like, I'm about to go to the crime scene. I'm about to collect clues. I'm about to see who shot at my woman, and I'm about to kill him. And she's like, no, you can't do that. And Dean said, yes, I fucking can. And yes, I will, okay? My lift is already on the way, boo-boo. So I don't know what you're saying or what you're doing, but I'm about to do it. Desna then tells him, boy, you can't be walking around here with no damn gun. Like, you're black. What do you think this is? Can you just calm down? Let me handle it. So Dean finally decides to, for now, to give her back the gun and go in the house. So in the next scene, we see they are all at the hospital. I think Jen shows up. Polly shows up. Kenneth shows up. Desna asks Dr. Ken, to go in and talk to Dean, because Dean is in the chapel. And he's like, but I'm not a therapist. I'm just a drug dealer. And she's like, look, your mama's a therapist. Use what the fuck you got. Go in there and talk to him. So he goes in there and talks to Dean. Dean is basically like, listen here, let me tell you something. Desmond don't like the fact that I'm about to take action. But sometimes a black man got to take action. And I've already killed somebody before. And I'll kill again. Meanwhile, all of the girls are in the room with Virginia. Jen is looking at her face like, how does she do it? She ain't got no pores on her face. Virginia wakes up and says, Noxzema girl, and I'm about to look it up because I can have the appearance of smaller pores, okay? Anyway, she wakes up. Dr. Kenneth comes in the room. He's like, Desmond, can I talk to you? And he sees Polly, and he's like, what's up, Polly? Like, you ain't tell me you was out. And she was like, yeah, nigga, I was just here to see Virginia. I wasn't really trying to ruin your day or nothing. Or, I'm just staying here, okay? So Dr. Kenneth and Desna goes outside. Dr. Kenneth says that Dean's imagination is running wild. She's like, what are you talking about? He's like, he's living in a fantasy world, and he's trying to bring that fantasy world into the real world. He said that he killed someone, and he said that he'll kill again. Desna is like, he said that? And Kenneth is like, yeah, he said that. And she like, okay, I'm gonna go get him a kombucha and just, we'll be fine, okay? And Dr. Kenneth is like, what is a kombucha gonna do? This man is living delusion. He's in the spirit of delusion and confusion. But really, he's in the spirit of a damn murderer. Dean is about to be a murderer. How much do you want to bet? Murderer. Next thing we see Polly and Ken, they talking. He like, hey girl, why you ain't hit me up? She like, it slipped my mind, big homie. He like, so you want to go out tonight? She like, I want to be there for Virginia and her eye. He's like, I mean, we can still go out to dinner. She like, nah, I'm going to just hit you up some other time. Okay, hun? I'm going to just hit you up next week or something. So apparently she's not fucking with Dr. Ken anymore. We then see Dean. Dean goes in to see his lady. Virginia's like, hey, how are you? Dean is like, I'm going to kill everyone. I'm going to kill anyone and everyone who tried to hurt you. Virginia says, look, it's all divine order, okay? It's all divine order. Everything happens for a reason, and we all just going to be taken care of, so it's fine. So Dean is like, okay, so do you want me to get you your phone? I know a lot of stuff has happened on social media. And I hope that they stay together. I hope that her becoming, more mature is not what leads to them, like, being incompatible. He's like, I can get you your phone. You can look at Instagram. She's like, no, hon, I'm perfectly content being right here. And he just is like, okay, that's not the Virginia who got shot in the eye, but I guess it's a different Virginia. So apparently Virginia's going to be the clairvoyant bitch who probably going to save Desna from getting shot in the face 2 or 3 times because she going to use her powers, see the future, everything be averted. Next thing we see, Desna and Roller. She drops off the lady's purse who, was being tortured by Mac and Melba. She then gets into the lady's house. Well, the lady lets them in the house. We find out that this lady is the accountant for the casino, and they are money laundering. They are money laundering $2 million through that damn casino every month. So she like, oh, and I seen that cut. I cut the check for you, that $50,000, boo. You got played. Oh, and also I have this USB of information. So Desna's like, look, work will be on my side. I got you, honey. I can be there for you. Me and you can be cool, okay? So Desna and Roller go back to Desna's house, right? She's living in this mansion or whatever. I don't know how she got the mansion, but she living in there. And was she living in there? Is that the house that Jen was living in? That might be the house that might honestly be the house that Jen was living in. Okay, that was the house that Jen was living in. Sorry, excuse me. Anyway, yeah, because she was burning the dress in that same house last season. Anyway, so Roller and Desna go in the house. She like, I'm a boss. We gonna get this shit taken care of. And Roller is like, do you really want to mess this a whole nother piece of shit that we gonna have to mess with? Uncle Daddy come in and say, well, if you a boss, you need to lock your damn doors. Yes, Desna, you do. He then tells her, I know who tried to shoot at you. It was Clint. Okay. Only reason why I'm telling you this is because Roller, your family, and Clint is family. Okay. So we see a couple of filler scenes. We see Anne and her ex-cop lady fighting because I guess Desna is like working with the police in a way, or she got these people on her payroll. I'm not sure what's going on, but I know that they know that they don't know that she's doing illegal stuff because Desna is not doing illegal stuff anymore. But Desna did let the cops know that somebody was trying to kill her, and she was like, I want to handle it. And they like, if you handle it, we can't help you. So we see Quiet Ann and her ex-cop girlfriend at the boxing ring. I guess Quiet Ann is like done with her. Quiet Ann is done with her after she played her last season just to get information. But I think the ex-cop wants to be with her, I guess, like legitimately. So they get into the ring. They start fighting. They get out the ring. The ex-cop kisses her. And I guess they have sex. And then they go outside. And Quiet Ann is like, okay, And the ex-cop is, or I don't know if she's an ex-cop or if she is a cop. Well, Quiet Ann's ex, but she's a cop. So Quiet Ann's ex, who's a cop, ex-cop. She's like, what's wrong? I thought we was cool. She said, girl, you was just a drive-through. Get in, get out, done. So that's just the way it be. And left. And the ex-cop was looking at her like, and I'm like, bitch, you played her last season. Then we see Jen, Bryce, Roller, and Desna. And this is a filler scene. It's really all just to set up the fact that Roller and Desna have like a semi-relationship going. And also that they are planning on killing Clint. We then see another scene where Roller goes to see if Clint is at the Masonic Temple. Clint is not there. Toby is there, however. And Toby is like, oh, it's just been so much. He's just gotten so much power. And then Roller tells Desna this. And so, Toby is the only one that they can really trust. So, they believe what he says. Getting into Roller's hatchback. Clint is outside putting something in the trash. Desna and Roller are in the car. Clint is like, what the fuck you doing? Hello? What's going on? He stands in the middle of the street. They run his ass over, kill him, go out to the bayou, dump his body. Desna starts to cry. Desna's like, I can't do this. I thought I would feel better killing him. I don't feel better killing him. Blah, blah, blah. Roller, being a typical man, thinks that everything is better with sex. So they have sex. He's like, listen, girl, I want to be your everything. I want to be your main squeeze. I want to be your, your whippity boppity bam. Desna's like, no. I mean, we cool. You can still like break my back, but that's it. That's it. And that's really heartbreaking. When a woman says that you can still break my back though. But that's it. She don't really care nothing about you. She don't. She really don't. So, we also see that Bryce and Jen are moving back to wherever town they're from. I wanted to say Paleto Bay so bad, but I know that is either a city in California, Los Angeles, whatever, or is something from Grand Theft Auto. And I'm thinking dumb. I'm thinking dumb. The next scene we see, everybody is home. She tells Dean that he don't have to get revenge anymore. They're all with Virginia. Virginia is now starting to become a mind reader. She tells Polly something. She tells Desna that there are some people that you don't trust, but we got your back. Then they go to the casino in the most horrible of outfits that I've ever seen. All of them looked absolutely trash. Their outfits, their hair, just trash. Trash. Anyway, they go in there. They speak to the owner. She's like, listen, boo-boo, let me tell you something. You ain't cutting me out with this $50,000. I want half of everything that y'all doing in this bitch. And they like, no, like, you're not about to get half. And she like, listen here, baby boy. I already know that y'all money laundering. But I don't give a damn. Just give me half of it. The what's her name? Melba. Melba is like, listen, I'll give you $500,000 to walk and Valentino bags. They're like, well, bitch, we ain't taking the bags. Desmond said, no, we ain't taking nothing. I want half of everything y'all got going on up in here. Okay, that's what the hell I said. That's what the hell I meant. So let me tell you something. I'm going to walk out. Me and my girl's going to walk out. I'm going to get back to you. Make the right decision. And Jim was like, and we want those bags. Desmond looked at her like, bitch, what? We want those bags. Yes, the hell I do want a damn bag. What are you talking about? Because I'm about to sell it. Then at the Crux de la Crumb, everything, we come to find out who the damn motorcycle villain is. He pull up on that motorcycle. He go in the house. He go to Uncle Daddy. He put that gun to Uncle Daddy's head. I'm like, oh, they didn't really get the person. He didn't He didn't pull out the penis lube. And at that moment, I knew exactly who it was. Apparently, they sacrificed Clint to protect Toby. But Uncle Daddy didn't know about it before it happened. Toby gonna get killed. And he deserves it. Okay? So, without any further ado, I've spent 40 minutes on this. Really not in the best of moods, and I really didn't want to do this. But I will be back next week with a new review. If y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. You can visit my website. You can do all of that. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.